Welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. This week we have Four Roses LE limited edition barrel strength 2024, and it is a BTAC worthy juice.
Absolutely
dare I
BTAC.
say.
It's BTAC.
It's BTAC level for sure.
Before you get into it, scored this at Bourbon Fest. If you watch the channel, you've heard the story 1,000 times. Got picked for the 2nd year in a row. Picked one of these again.
Like
Have had this 2
50th
years in a row.
again.
Yes. Dark horse that nobody knows about locally around us.
People buying steaks, people taking,
Yep.
someone took an Eagle Rare again in like the top 10.
Yep.
I mean,
And
if that's what you want.
This fell to our lap, and I bought it at exactly retail. How much was it again?
MSRP is $220, but I think it's, did you pay you spent about $200.
for it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, somewhere in there. So,
Yeah.
tell us about it, Mitch.
I'm going to get poured while you talk about it.
Sure. So I mentioned MSRP is $220. This bottle has 12, 15, 16, and 20-year whiskey in it. Everyone, a round of applause. That's incredible. It's 108.2 proof, which is right in our sweet spot, which is really good. It has 3 recipes for you Four Roses nerds. You can look online. They have like the OES BV, the I don't know.
OBSF for...
It reminds me of Maker's Mark, the license plate things, but it's actually really cool, like the recipes that they have.
The yeast strains.
So there's 3 different recipes with those ages, and really psyched about this one.
Yeah.
We did a best of 2024 blind. Go check that video out. And I picked this number 1.
This was the overall number 2 bottle.
You guys picked Coy Hill.
This is number 2 for us, though, right?
This and Coy Hill were really slugging at each other, so really excited to try this one and do a full-on review. Yeah,
By the way, only 16,680 bottles. I mean, this is like birthday bourbon level, right?
Yeah.
That's incredibly...
This is bottle 9,055. So.
Ooh, that was the year I was born.
It's the best. All right, let's get right into it.
All right, I'm ready.
One of the best noses in the game. So I just get a lot of
Holy crap.
rich, earthy...
Cherry. Hello, Cherry.
Just cherry. But like... Grandpa's bottle that was from Vietnam.
Blow the dust
dust
off.
off. Civil War bottle. Like, just...
It does smell kind of dusty.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some dankness.
Cherry soaked
basement.
wood.
Soaked oak log. We haven't
Soaked
said that
oak
in a
log. Pirate chip.
Oh my goodness. It's so dark and dense and just like pungent. Doesn't offend in a good way.
This is one I would sit around a fire and sip on for like an hour and just talk about it. You know, it's that...
It's a powdered sugar donut.
Oh yeah.
Is there a little tobacco in there?
Getting a little leather tobacco.
Maybe on the back end.
Yeah.
There's a little like...
Yeah.
It's just so
tobacco leaf
sweet.
that floats through the nostrils.
Yeah.
Cherry is very prominent. With that high age, we always get cherry.
I mean, who's doing 20-year whiskey at 108 proof too, by the way? Like, that's...
Four Roses.
It's incredible.
All right,
Let's dive in.
do it.
Cheers. Mama, I'm home. That's...
Long finish. It kind of semi-roller coaster. Goes down, comes back. Goes, hey, I'm here. All right, see ya. No, wait, I'm back.
Just laughing over here.
It just puts a smile on your face. Like, why can't every bottle be this good? Why can't we just Four
I'm
Roses?
glad they're all not this good.
Four Roses stop production immediately on everything.
That tobacco is very prominent.
On the back end, it tastes like I had a cigar. Like you wake up after.
So this is one of those bottles that you go out of your way to get.
Oh, yeah.
Like we haven't talked about profile enough yet, but you take the first sip and you're like, yep,
Yeah.
yep, that's good.
That's special.
Instantly recognizable.
How do I get more?
Yeah, that's special.
I get a lot of earthy notes. It kind of follows through. Like there's that cherry, tobacco,
Palate is
earthy.
Very reminiscent of
It's dark too.
the nose.
I think one of my favorite things about it is you got 12 to 20 year, the oak is like the perfect amount of oak. It's not
bitter.
over oaked, it's not bitter, but it's still there. You know, sometimes you have high age where it's like overpowered by other things.
Yep.
They found like the perfect spot where you get oakiness without bitterness, and that's
Yep.
There is
Amazing.
almost no bitterness
Yeah.
on that oak.
No,
for sure.
it's
all those
well
sweet
balanced.
things, like you said, hit you up front. I think, like just like the nose does. You smell all that sweetness up front, and then there's some little oak and tobacco and earthy things that come through and follow. The palate's the same way.
Yep.
Dude,
It's
it's
sweet up
just-
front, and then it's just like pretty hard oak that hits you, but it's a good oak. Right?
I'm
Good
looking
oak
on the
balance.
back, like vanilla and brown sugar kind of ties into like your
Brown
donut,
sugar.
your
Yeah.
donut theory. You know,
bakery,
it's-
baked goods,
Yep.
donut holes.
It's just special. We should really,
Oh,
for like
man.
Patreon, do a side by side of this in 2022, and just it'd be fun to talk about them and try them. And
For sure.
Yeah, what we have? Do we have?
don't have 23. We have 22 and 24.
Oh yeah, we didn't get the.
You can get 23.
Darn.
Darn it.
I know.
Let's get one.
Well,
Help us out, folks.
Should we?
Let's get into it.
Try by tonight.
So is this one? This is one of those ones where let's just all say it. 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.
It's a vibe.
We can all get into a quick little note. We kind of geeked out over.
You want to
but
start, Tay?
Yeah, I can start.
$220 MSRP, no joke. You are getting 12 to 20 year. Go.
Yeah, obviously it's a buy if you find it at that price. I would pay, like if I saw it for $300, I'd pull the trigger. I told you a bottle that kind of upped my price was birthday bourbon. So maybe even like
Coy Hill,
the
maybe, a
250
little bit.
mark. Yeah, this is to me right up there with your birthday bourbons, your BTACs, things like that. It's a bottle that you just have to buy if you find it. So it's totally worthy at that price. I have no issues paying that for this. It's ridiculous stuff.
Yep.
Nothing more to be said.
I'll keep it short and sweet. It's incredible. It's rich, dark, dense, earthy, cherry, oak. It's fantastic. Right now, we feel spoiled, but this, Coy Hill, and Birthday Bourbon are like
Yes.
maybe my top 3 that I've had. You know what I mean? Like
They're amazing.
They're top 5 for sure, probably. Obviously we haven't been as lucky on the BTACs. We've tried them, but we haven't gotten our own bottle yet.
Right.
So that's to be said. But you got to buy it at 220 or 300.
Yeah, so this is amazing, you guys. You get you one. Like, if it's a pour at a bar, okay, I would be willing to pay probably at least 40 to 50 for this just to try it. It could be even more, depending on where you're at. Obviously, it could be like 70.
And how much you've been drinking already?
Yeah,
$70. Let's try it.
So it's worth it if you're at a bar and they have BTAC. I feel like this is going to be cheaper than BTAC. Like we said, it's a dark horse. So if you go to a bar and BTAC's really expensive and you want to indulge yourself, you want to get something special, you will not be disappointed with this. It hangs out with them. I've had William LaRue Weller at a couple bars. I haven't had George T. Stagg yet. I think you guys have though. But really curious. Obviously, we need to get a BTAC in the Bourbonier Hut, but this is fantastic. Great notes of cherry and age, and they just balance it all so well. Won my personal 2024 Whiskey of the Year, only to lose to Coy Hill, which obviously deserves its place too. So, love it. Let us know if you've had it. I'm curious.
Okay, that's gonna do it. Have you guys been able to find this bottle in particular, the 2024 edition? Let us know if you have and what you thought about it. Also, drop a comment down below and give us a subscribe if you like what you saw here.
Can I have more?
Last thing is
Get
go
your
on
own
Patreon and check us out. We have a great community of guys over there now at this point. A bunch of whiskey brothers who are trading samples back and forth and just kind of, like we say, talk and shop all the time over there. It's really cool.
A lot of
And
fun
it helps the channel out.
conversations.
That's going to do it, though. Thanks for stopping by.
All for one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first, and then swirl it around the top.